Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy, Big Capo, aka Big Matumbo in the building. Now, I'm going to show you guys this beautiful sugar factory we're at. This sugar factory was set up decades and decades and decades ago in the 50s and 60s. And they used to make a lot of money out of here. They used to sell to the Soviet Union. Basically, this whole sugar factory, guys, was ran by African slaves. Okay, that's what she's explaining right now. So that's the tour guide showing us this big, huge sugar factory. And she's explaining to us that this whole factory was ran by African slaves. And they had brought shiploads of these African slaves to this gigantic factory in the middle of this island in the Caribbean Ocean. And they had them working like slaves, okay, in poor conditions. They had these little shitty ass huts that they used to live in. And guys, it's brutal, okay? It's actually brutal. I had no clue. I had no clue that there was all these African slaves in Cuba. You understand what I'm saying? But I guess I learned a thing or two on this fucking trip. I learned that there was a lot of African slaves. I learned that Cuba is basically made up of a few different races, which consist of Africans, right, from the slavery days. It consists of Spaniards from Spain, Europe, right? As we continue this tour, they show us all these trains, right? So they used to work with cows, trains, horses, basically. And they used to transport all this sugar, right? They used to transport all this sugar with a train to the port. And in the port, it would get on these big ships. And then this Cuban sugar, this high-grade sugar would get transported to the world. Mostly USSR, because at the time the USSR, Russia, right, had a very good relationship with Cuba, so they were doing basically 80% of their trade with USSR countries. With that being said, she explains, that how the sugar is made, the process it takes, how they purify it, how they make it, how they bring all this sugar, right, how they make it, basically, right? So she in this video, as you watch, you're gonna see she'll take us to where they used to start from step one, where all the sugar cane would arrive, right? Because they use sugar cane to make this sugar. So they have all this sugar cane arrive. They basically smash and crack and juice out the sugar cane, right? And then the sugar cane, the water drips down. It's some boring shit, I don't want to bore you guys with how they make sugar. Like, you want to know how they make sugar, go fucking Google it. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, she's showing us what's up. She's showing us, she's giving us a little bit of history. To be honest, she did talk a little too much. It's like, bro, get to the point. You know what I'm saying? She's like explaining the same shit. And she did it in English and in French. So it's like you got to listen to the whole English version. Then as soon as she's done finally rambling off, then she has to say the whole thing in French. Because half these motherfuckers are French out here. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, oh my God, bro. Like, get to the point. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, guys, I'm not going to bore you with too much talking. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the visuals, We're going to take you around this sugar factory. We're going to show you guys everywhere. We're going to show you how they did it, and it still looks like it did back then. Like, nothing has changed here. You understand what I'm saying? It's like this whole country has been frozen in time. It's been frozen in time, guys, okay? It's like this whole country is still in the 1950s, bro. Like, you walk around this fucking country, every car is from the 50s. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, bro, I'm not even joking. I thought Afghans were poor. I thought, like, Indians were poor. I thought, like, Vietnamese people were poor. But, bro, you don't know what poor is until you come here. These people, they don't even have a bag of chips to buy. I'm not even joking. You cannot go to any grocery stores because they don't exist. There is no grocery stores here. I literally walked around this entire city, bro, okay, of 400,000 people living in this city, and I couldn't find a bag of chips. I couldn't find a juice box. I couldn't find Nutella. I couldn't find nothing, bro, nothing. These people in Cuba, they live off rations. You understand what I'm saying? That means every week and every month, they have to show up to this government building and pick up their rations like it's prison. Like, they get a certain amount of bread. They get a certain amount of meat. They get a certain amount of milk. Like, they only get the basic necessities. They're not getting no snacks. They're not getting no fucking chips. They're getting some flour, some oil, some, like, chicken, a little bit of beef, maybe if they're lucky, and some bread. That's about it. They're not getting nothing else. They'll get some eggs, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, people out here still barter for shit. Like, they gotta barter with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually fucking crazy, bro. I've never seen no shit like this in my life. I've been all around the world. I've been to all the states in America. I've been to fucking Europe. I've been to Asia. I've been to South America. I've been to other Spanish countries. But bro, I ain't never seen no shit like this. I ain't even joking with y'all, man. I'm telling y'all right now, this country is the poorest country on planet Earth. Like, hands down, these people, even though you wouldn't really notice it, because these people live happy, right? When you're in Cuba, everyone's happy. All the dudes are good looking. Everyone has fresh fades. You see every girl's fucking sexy as hell. Every girl in Cuba is sexy, bro. Like, there's so many hot Cuban girls I can't even explain. But they're all poor as fuck, bro. Like, I'm telling you, none of these people have more than $2,000 in their pocket, like, in their whole net worth. Their entire net worth will be like 2-3 grand. Like, it's actually fucking ridiculous. They make like $200 a month if they're lucky. You know what I'm saying? $200 a month, bro. I go grocery shopping and I spend like $850 out here in Canada. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Canada, when I go grocery shopping, I spend $850, and that shit will last me 1 week. You understand what I'm saying? And then over here, they're living off 200 in a whole month, bro. Okay, it doesn't even fucking make sense. I'm telling you, y'all thought Afghans and fucking, Afghans were fucking poor. Like, y'all thought Afghans were poor. Afghans are living like lavish compared to these people, bro. In Afghanistan, they have bags of chips they can buy. They can fucking go buy opium. They can go get milk. They can buy shit, right? There's grocery stores in Afghanistan, as war torn as it is, right? But there's nothing in Cuba, bro. I used to think, no joke, that Afghanistan was the poorest country in the world. Like, that's just how I always thought, right? Am I from Afghanistan? Fuck no, I'm not from there, but you see it on TV, you see what's going on there, always years and years of decades of war. You would just assume that, holy fuck, these Afghans are the poorest people on earth. Then I come to Cuba and I realize, holy fuck, those Afghans are rich compared to these Cubans. Jesus Christ. You understand what I'm saying? Like, with that being said, we're going to walk to this other section. We're going to go check out this whole other area, see what's popping over here. And without any further ado, guys, I'm not going to talk no more. Just let you guys watch the fucking show. Take care. Oh, and before I go, guys, let me tell you guys something, man. If you guys are single and you're watching this shit and you live in Canada, Australia, UK, France, any of these Western nations, you're single and you're living out there, and you want a wife, you actually want a shorty, you actually want to have some kids, I'm telling you right now, do not waste a fucking minute with any of those stupid ass fucking bitches in your country. You understand what I'm saying? Most of these bitches just want to fucking, have fun. They don't want to have kids. They don't want any responsibility. They don't want to cook. They don't want to clean. It's like, bitch, you can't cook, you can't clean, you're coming to my fucking house. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to come to these countries like Cuba. Bro, there's girls out here that you would lick the floor with their feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could lick them up and down. That's how clean they are. They're so fine. They're so beautiful. And they're loyal. And they're from the bottom of the bottom. So when someone is from the bottom of the bottom, they appreciate things a lot more, right? Compared to some spoiled ass bitch in Canada, right? Some spoiled girl in Canada, always thinks the world owes her something. She's just, always had it easy, never struggled, never fucking doesn't know what hunger is. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just too spoiled. You're gonna wife some shit like that, always gonna come with problems. It's like wifing us. It's like, buying a stupid dog. It's like, it's gonna come with problems. It's gonna always be complaining, always be nagging, always be fucking, saying dumb shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Come to Cuba, go to Mexico, go to Guatemala, go to El Salvador, go to Chile, go to fucking, I can name 100 other countries, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Argentina, fucking, Venezuela. Like, there's 100 of these countries, bro, right? And they have the finest girls in the world. Like, I'm telling you right now. You go to any of these Spanish countries, they have all flavors. You want a dark-skinned girl, they have black girls. You want a light-skinned girls, they got white girls with like blonde hair and blue eyes. You want a tan girl, bronze chick, they got, mulattoes. They got everything. You understand what I'm saying? They even have Spanish girls that have like Asian eyes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't get any better, bro. And you can wife any of these girls, right? Bring him back home, and she'll be loyal to you forever. She'll be grateful to you forever. She'll be thankful to you forever. And you can help her family, send like $100, $200, $500 here and there to her mama, to her uncles, to her daddy, to her brother, to her sister back home. Bro, the type, you don't have no idea how much she would appreciate you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you have no idea how much she would appreciate you. You don't have no idea how much she would love you, how much she would adore you. You came to her country out of all these girls, and you picked her, and you brought her to Canada, you brought her to Miami, you brought her to Toronto, you brought her to Vancouver, and then you're spoiling her. You're giving her a nice condo to live in. You're letting her drive a BMW or a Mercedes. You're putting some diamonds on her neck and her finger. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she'll fucking love you and adore you. She'll cook you the best fucking food. She'll clean up. She'll give you the coolest kids. Like, bro, take my fucking advice. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling that for y'all niggas. I already got my own wife and kids. You understand what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all to get some pussy. Don't just settle for some pussy. Get you a wife. You know what I'm saying? Get you a wife. Every man needs a wife. Every man needs a girl that he can trust, he can love, that can provide for him, giving him children, give him, you know what I'm saying? That womanly love. Because we need that womanly love, We need that feminine energy around us, because it just grounds us. It gives us that extra motivation we need. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, let's just get back onto the show. Forget about the girls for a second. These are the type of machines they were using to, make the sugar, to cut the fucking sugar cane. This is where literally there was slaves walking around here, full of slaves, just working these machines and putting in hard work and fucking, doing it for nothing, for free, working for free as a slave. So with that being said, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button, notification bell. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram link is on my YouTube channel bio. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is blowing up slowly. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me right here. I'll be posting a lot more travel videos. I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to Brazil. I'm going to Argentina. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Spain. I'm going to Romania. I'm going to Latvia. I'm going to Bulgaria. I'm going to Albania. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be traveling. Crazy, crazy travel videos coming up. The next 2 years, bro, I'm going to be traveling. Like, the next 2 years, I'm traveling. I'm living life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm stacked up. I'm caked up. I can't travel. I can afford to travel. You understand what I'm saying? I might just retire. I might just say, fuck it, I'm retiring. You never know. I might just cash out and retire right now. You understand what I'm saying? I could, if I wanted to. I could just cash out, sell everything I own, and just retire. You know what I'm saying? Just go retire in one of these countries. I could move to Colombia. I could move to Romania. I could move to Italy. I could move to Spain. I could move to fucking, I could move to Mexico. I could move to any of these countries I fucking want. Yeah? You understand what I'm saying? I could sell everything I have, cash out with a couple of million, and just live lavish for the rest of my life, not even working. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm being dead ass serious. Now, with that being said, let's get on with the fucking show. Let's watch a little bit more of this. Oh, and one more thing, guys. Let me tell you something. Nobody can do travel videos better than me. That's guaranteed. Okay? Y'all don't even see me in this video. Like, this shit just came to my mind while I was out here traveling. So now that I know, hey, this is what I like to do, I enjoy doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'll actually take it a little more seriously. I'll bring a cameraman with me next time. I'm going to have him follow me around. You know what I'm saying? I'll pay for the cameraman's whole vacation. If you're my cameraman, it comes with perks. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm flying to Italy, you're flying to Italy too. I'm paying for your ticket. I'm paying for your food. I'm paying for the hotel. I'm paying for everything. You're paying for the whips. You're not spending any money. Not only are you not spending money, I'm going to pay you some money too. You understand what I'm saying? And you get a free vacation. So I'll take you to Italy. I'll take you to fucking Romania. I'm going to take you to Colombia. I'm going to take you to Venezuela. I'm going to take you to Mexico. I'm going to take you to Argentina. I'm going to take you to Brazil. I'm going to take you all around the world. You're going to follow me around with the camera. We're going to shoot crazy ass videos like this. You understand what I'm saying? And then you're going to be able to gain some experience. You'll make some money. So you're going to want to be a younger guy, right? I'm not going to pay some 30-year-old fucking dude to follow me around. You should be doing something better with your life at fucking 30. You understand what I'm saying? So, but if you're 18, 19, 17, you're just coming out of high school, you don't really know what you want to do, you like filming, you want to get in this YouTube game, you want to get on the online shit, you know what I'm saying? Well, it'll be a perfect perfect opportunity for you because I'm going to pay you. You're going to make money. You're going to gain experience and you're going to get to travel the world. It doesn't get any fucking better. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, let me know on my Instagram if you're a younger guy, you want to film, you want to travel. You know, I need someone with high energy, positive energy. I don't like negativity around me. I don't fuck with negative dudes. I don't fuck with nobody that's a downer, always complaining, always fucking, bitching. It's like, shut the fuck up, man. Can't have none of that shit around me. You understand what I'm saying? I need some positive thinking, high energy, little youngin who is really hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hungry, you're hungry, we're gonna eat together. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, I'm out.